watching KPVM News 46. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. A hot topic on yesterday's BOCC agenda addressed manufactured homes.
Mr. Chairman, this is one of those rare cases where the state says if we want to be more restrictive, we'd have to do this. They also say we have to adopt something, otherwise there isn't in place. This has been a couple of years in the making. We're a couple of years behind the curve. I know that the one manufactured home person who's left in town has met previously with the previous planning director on a small workshop a couple of times, and then he has met with Brett. I think this is the best we got out of this. I make a motion to adopt County Bill 2018-07.
Second.
I have to specifically determine to the individual purchasing it that it is a manufactured home. And that in and of itself already gives me a disadvantage. Even if that home has been there for 15 plus years. And that has nothing to do with my business aspect. But I'm already at a disadvantage just because it's a manufactured home, which means it does meet federal HUD specifications, just may not meet up with local specifications.
This is dragging homes here, right? This is bringing homes from outside. If somebody finds a deal on a 20-year-old mobile home that's falling apart and doesn't have siding, and they think, oh, good, that's where I want to live, and I want to stick it in Pahrump next to a stick-built house where somebody's got $300,000 stuck into it. We're kind of looking out for the other people's property rights, too, in that regard. And as far as the money thing, I have no idea what that is. My house is real property. My thing in this is not about money. It's we got to adopt a regulation. This regulation is less restrictive than the state's, and we've tried for 4 years. If we don't do it now, I don't care what you adopt. My house is here, and I'm going to be out of here in 3 months, and you guys can all adopt nothing and live in mud huts as far as I'm concerned. But this does not affect your current mobile home. And speaking of people speaking, yeah, that's it. If you guys want to do that, fine. I think we have a vote on this, and if it dies, then bring that back.
So
that's what we did. We're adopting less restrictive.
So we could actually make the size of the house 300 square feet if we wanted to versus 1,200 because we're already reducing it down.
Until the next census.
So, yeah.
And then you go through it all over again.
Yeah, but if that says we can do 1,200 or less, which obviously we can because we're already down to 960, then what's to stop us from going down even further? A lot of senior citizens don't want a huge house to live in. They'd be very happy with 500 square feet, especially if it's just a man and a wife or a man by himself or a woman. They can sell the property later and somebody can add on. But
this time I'm going to call for the question. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. All those opposed say nay.
Nay.
You need an effective date?
Effective date?
Effective date of, I had it here, where is it? Somebody shouted out to me.
October 8th, 2018.
October 8th, 2018, effective date.
And let's join Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, now that Dollar Tree owns Family Dollar, the consolidation process is getting underway. The Family Dollar headquarters in Matthews, North Carolina is closing. Some 700 workers from there will be offered jobs at the new Dollar Tree location. Those office buildings will be in Chesapeake, Virginia. SeaWorld is facing rough waters. The SEC will fine the theme park $5 million for failing to be open about the negative effects the documentary Blackfish had on its business. The 2013 documentary exposed the treatment of killer whales at SeaWorld. The SEC claims the CEO and the company misled comments about the business. SeaWorld will pay the penalty without admitting or denying allegations. The stock has never fully recovered from the Blackfish episode. The loss of life from that devastating Hurricane Florence is reportedly around 32. Damage to homes, business, and infrastructure could total up to $20 billion.
Thanks, Angela. Anyone who was present during the 1 October shooting at the Route 91 Harvest Festival has less than 2 weeks left to submit an application with the Nevada Victims of Crime program or within 1 year of the date of the crime. Funds from the Nevada Victims of Crime program may help reimburse people for out-of-pocket expenses resulting from the shooting, such as medical bills or counseling copays not covered by insurance. Even if you live outside of Nevada, weren't physically injured in the shooting, or don't have any eligible expenses now, survivors are encouraged to apply for the program before the application due date, 1 October 2018, in case they incur future expenses that may be covered by the program. Mental health experts say it's not uncommon for survivors of mass violence and trauma to seek counseling months or years after an incident occurred, when they become more aware of how they've been affected. For more information, go to vegasstrongrc.org. We'll have more news right after this.